Howdy y'all, it's Carl here. Welcome to the bathroom. It's time for another shave, I guess. It's been a while. Today's going to be a little different. I think the last video I made, I started the 30 days straight. Didn't go so hot. My face is a little too delicate to shave every day with a straight razor or a shavette, which is what I was using. So after about 4 days, I had to take a break, let the scruff grow a little bit. I have successfully used a shavette every shave for the past 30 days, or into this month, 23 days. I'm just not shaving every day. I'm shaving about 3 times a week, I think. But all that aside, that's going really well. I think I'm getting the hang of the shavette. I can get really good passes on my cheek. Jawline is really smoothing out. Still having problems on the neck, but that's whatever it is. I'll keep working on it. But today, July 23rd, 2 big things for me. Today is my 40th birthday, and it's also my 1-year anniversary being a wet shaver. So I decided to do a Throwback Thursday happy anniversary shave using all the original stuff that I bought last year on my birthday when I decided to get into wet shaving. So let's take a peek at what we'll be using. We'll be using this little guy. I wish I could say it was something like a Gillette, Gillette Super Speed, but it actually turns out it's a MicroTouch One. Picked it up at the local drugstore. It was readily available when I decided I wanted to shave. Those of you who may or may not know, the MicroTouch One comes with Dorco blades when you buy it. So we'll be shaving with the Dorco blade, and then probably, like most people who start wet shaving, we all kind of ended up with the Hagen Delux Shave set. So I'll be using Hagen Delux soap. I'll be using my Hagen Delux brush. I won't be using the bowl that it came with because it's got another soap in it right now. I'll talk about that probably in another video. But total throwback shave. Fresh out of the shower, we'll get the blade loaded up, we'll get lathered up and start going. So, the past year of wet shaving, I think I've come a long way. I've acquired a few different types of DE razors. Just putting the blade in, making sure it's straight. A handful of DEs, nothing really fancy. Like I said, I think my fanciest razor is a Merkur. 1906, 1904, whichever one it is. I've also acquired over the past year a handful of different brushes. Most of them are relatively inexpensive. And a handful of shavettes, which is kind of cool. Couple 2 or 3 straight razors that I really don't shave with because they're not honed properly, and they're not really there's not really a place I can get them done locally, and I don't feel like hassling with sending them out. That's really about it, I guess. And you know, I've tried different soaps over the past year, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't not like this soap. It's got a good scent. It lathers pretty easily. It gives relatively good protection, I should say. And it's just an overall good performer in my opinion. And there may be a little nostalgia with it because it's the first soap I ever used. But it is by far not my favorite soap. But it is a good soap. I mean, look at the lather. You can't really argue with that. And it's cheap and available locally. I mean, I can get it for $2 a puck at the local drugstore if they have it in stock. $2.50, something like that. So, the MicroTouch One, on the other hand, not my favorite razor. If you watched any of my other videos, I'm not a fan of these twist to open razors. I don't think they have enough aggressiveness for me. My beard is kind of thick, and so I tend to get a lot of irritation because I have to overshave. to get a good shave with them. So don't use them very often. I can't tell you how many times I've used this. Used it a handful of times and then quickly upgraded to something else. But anyway, let's get shaving. Enough talking. This is the first DE shave I've had in over a month, because there at the end of June I had started pretty much regularly using shavettes. So it's a little different. I like it. I miss DE shaving. Not that shavetting isn't fun or challenging, but this is just something all its own. You know, and I guess for a beginner or someone on a budget, this isn't a bad razor. You pick it up locally, it's 20 bucks, comes with a dozen blades. And you know what, I'm not gonna knock the Dorcos. They're not my favorite blade, but they shave. I can get fair shaves out of them. So, all in all, as a starter kit, it's not bad. Do I wish I'd have started with something else? Probably could have saved me a little money if I'd have, you know, been a little more patient and went with something I could order online. DE89, Merkur 34C, you know, what all the other common beginner razors are. But, like I said, I was impatient. I wanted to give it a shot. Hopefully this will turn out better than my first DE shave. That was pretty not enjoyable, to be quite honest. A lot of irritation. No nicks. I was terrified of getting nicks, so I was real careful and slow. But I ended up with a lot of irritation because I wasn't used to the not putting any pressure on the razor, and overshaved quite a bit trying to get a baby butt smooth shave the first go around. So that's whatever. But that's it. That's shaving. That's my year's worth of shaving. It's the throwback, and I'm sure it's not going to be a great shave, but hopefully it'll be better than the first. But also, I'm 40 years old today. Woohoo! Been an interesting 40 years, I gotta say. And hopefully this past year will be a good reflection of the years to come. It's been really good. Got an interesting job. Found a nice gal that I really enjoy spending time with. And I'm almost like 8 years, 2006. So 2007, I'm coming up on like 9 years cancer free, which is amazing. So good year all in all. Definitely. Nothing to complain about. 2 passes and it ain't too shabby. Definitely better than I remember. Last pass, let's go. Man, I forgot how much I kind of like the mild smell of this soap. That's for sure. She's definitely getting it done. And, you know, maybe my technique has improved enough to where she may actually work its way back into the rotation, but probably not, since I'm really kind of fond of the shavettes right now. Little pickups. I will say one thing about this Hagen soap, it is slick. Alright. Last little bit of the hangers on. Trying to make this video quick, sometimes they run long, so, and I yapped a lot at the beginning. Alright, like always, I don't fight too hard for the neck. That's a good shave. Knocked out 3 days worth of growth. Super fast and easy with old, or my original gear I should say. Just hitting these pickups here. Yeah, I really forgot how slick that soap is. I should probably stop before I give myself irritation, because as of right now, I don't have any. Let's get rinsed off. That's it, guys. Happy birthday to me. The MicroTouch One with the Dorco blade and the Hagen stuff. Better than a year ago. I'm sure it's because my technique has improved. Both lathering and shaving. And I kind of know all the secrets. So, finishing it off with my original aftershave, little Clubman. Do a little alum test. Oh, this is definitely not bad. Hardly any sensation at all, and which is a really nice change, since those shavettes really irritate me since I'm still learning. But that's awesome. There you have it. If you guys are out there and you are interested in wet shaving, You know, I can't say that this is the best beginner's gear out there, but it definitely works. It'll get you into it. It'll get you started for 20 bucks for the razor, 10 bucks for the kit. Man, you're in it for $30. That'll be the cheapest shaving equipment you ever buy. But definitely check it out if you're interested. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my birthday. Hope you have a great day. God bless.